Imagine checking your watch at midnight and seeing the sun shining as if it were the middle of the afternoon. This happens every year along a specific physical boundary of our world. This is the Arctic Circle, located at 66.5 degrees north latitude, where the standard rules of day and night stop applying. In places like Tromsø, Norway, the sun remains above the horizon for up to 70 consecutive days between May and July. The mechanics behind this involve more than just weather. They require a look at the Earth's position in space and its effect on human biology. The cause is a specific planetary tilt. Earth does not sit upright. It leans at an angle of exactly 23.5 degrees. As we orbit the sun, this tilt keeps the northern hemisphere leaned toward the light for months at a time. From the ground, this means the sun appears to fall toward the horizon, but it simply grazes the edge and climbs back up. This constant solar exposure completely overrides standard timekeeping, creating an environment where the concept of night disappears entirely. For many, this means climbing mountains or taking photos at 1 a.m. in a state of continuous golden hour. However, our biology relies on a circadian rhythm, an internal clock that uses dark and light to signal when to sleep. Without darkness, the brain struggles to regulate itself, often leading to chronic insomnia, exhaustion, and sudden shifts in mood. To manage this, residents must use specialized blackout curtains to physically block out the sun and simulate a nighttime environment indoors. Achieving the basic necessity of sleep here requires actively hiding from the reality outside the window. As the orbit continues, that same 23.5-degree tilt eventually points the northern hemisphere directly away from the sun. This creates a polar night, a period where the sun remains below the horizon for weeks, leaving communities in total darkness. This prolonged absence of light triggers seasonal affective disorder, a condition linked to depression and a lack of vitamin D. The same planetary tilt that provides endless light eventually forces these communities into months of unavoidable darkness. To stay healthy, people use bright light therapy and remain physically active, skiing through the snow despite the lack of sun. These cycles define life across the northern reaches of Norway, Sweden, Canada, and Russia. Next time you watch the sunset, remember that in some corners of the world, day never actually ends. These cycles demonstrate how much our daily environment and biology are shaped by the simple tilt of the planet.